This is just a video to teach myself, I guess, filming exposure. I don't know. I'm on my lunch break eating spicy noodles. I was crocheting while I was waiting on my spicy noodles, but just trying to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And what do? Pull out my phone, make a video of me eating noodles while I'm on break at my job. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm going to do. Because if I want to create content, I gotta be able to create content anywhere, right? Right. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat my spicy noodles. It's hot. But yeah. So let's have a conversation. Why are we so scared of living our lives that please us? That's a great question. I don't know the answer because I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm just giving you the advice that I know. And what I can say based off of my experience is that when you grow up fast and harbor a lot of responsibilities at a young age, it stunts you in a lot of different ways. And what I mean by that is that you don't really get to focus on yourself you don't get to focus on yourself and appreciate the creative side. You don't really get to explore yourself and your needs and the things that would help you grow into a thriving adult. And that causes a lot of us to try to hurry up and find a path. Like, the first ever adult decision that I ever made for myself was to leave school at the age of 18. And I did that because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I let other people pressure me into a position that I knew I wasn't ready for. But I was so scared of what other people would think of me, right? And because I was so scared of that, I don't know if y'all can hear me. It was kind of noisy. Maybe if I come closer, y'all hear me better? I don't know. But yeah, I was going based on what I thought would please everybody else, and in turn, that made me lose sight of the things that I was actually passionate about. And what is that? To me, it was content creating. It was art. It was just, creativity in general, music, dancing, singing. It was those things that I lost sight of because it wasn't a realistic job. It wasn't a 9-to-5. It wasn't a career in the eyes of others. And I couldn't process that kind of disappointment. I could not. I feared that the shame and guilt that I felt disappointing the people that I loved meant more to me than actually going after what it was that I actually wanted to do. And it took a long time for me to figure that out. If I'm being honest, I'm really, truly stepping into that. Me leaving school was the first I picked a noisy ass spot, I know. But like I was saying, the first step into me realizing that I need to do what it is that I want to do for myself that makes me feel good was when I left school. And was the reaction what I wanted? Absolutely not. And I was so scared of that reaction. I was, but I know that's what was needed in order for me to step into the correct direction for me. And ever since then, I've been able to, accomplish a lot of things for myself. But, I was still trying to follow in the direction of my peers. Like, okay, you're not gonna go to school. Get a job. Go get a 9-to-5. Work that 9-to-5 until, I don't know. And that's what I did. I got me a job, became a manager at my job after a year and some change. And I did that for a while. And then I realized that wasn't for me. Did not want to be a manager. Did not. And then I took my position at the job that I'm currently at. And that was necessary for me to grow. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at myself. I don't know why I do that. I just do. Call me conceited. But that was the necessary step that I needed to take. Put myself in an uncomfortable position because I did not know what I was going to be walking into. I really didn't. But now that I'm here, I've learned a lot about myself. And now that I've learned so much about myself, I know that this is not where I want to spend the rest of my life. And that's okay, because I am grateful for this experience. I'm grateful for the job. I'm grateful for the money. I'm grateful for the friends that I've made. I'm grateful for the people that I get to speak to every day on the phones. And I'm thankful that this job has allowed me to learn so much about myself, learn how to place boundaries correctly, learn when to give, and learn when to pour back into myself. Just so many things. And it's pushed me to get help. There's other factors in that as well, but it's pushed me to get help, like professional help, because I know I can't do this by myself. Really, the whole point of this video is I just really want people to start doing what it is that they want to do. And if working a 9-to-5 is what you want to do, that's okay. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, because it's not a bad thing. If you love your 9-to-5 and, that is what's making you happy, then do that. By all means, do what makes you happy. If being a nurse makes you happy, do that. If content creating makes you happy, do that. If, just whatever makes you happy, just do it. Because we only have this one life. That is right now. And I want people to be more present, because I didn't realize that time was going by so fast for me, because I was constantly living in a state of anxiety, in a state of worry. And I'm not saying that I just solved those issues, because I haven't. That's why I'm getting therapy. But I realized that me living in a state of anxiety was making time go by faster, which was also creating anxiety for me, because I felt like time was moving so fast and I was moving so slow, and I need to start running. Like, all these different things that were just weighing on me that I needed to release in order to be present. You know, people need to be more present, and people need to start connecting with themselves within. Like, I'm not saying that it's not okay to get advice from the people you love or get help, because I'm an advocate of that, but you also need to listen to yourself too, because at the end of the day, you know what makes you feel good, you know what makes you feel bad, and you know what boundaries that you need to place for yourself. And a lot of people are like me, people pleasers, and so we often neglect our boundaries, which then in turn makes us resent people. And, you know, that's not okay, you know? Like, I have learned that in order to have healthy relationships, you gotta set those boundaries. And if they can't respect those boundaries, then they don't need to be in your life. They really don't. You know? You need to start doing the things that make you happy. The healthy things, not the don't smoke yourself into the dopamine, don't drink yourself into oblivion, don't buy your entire shopping cart and put yourself in debt because that made you feel better in the moment. And trust me, I'm telling you this because I've been there. I wouldn't be saying it if I haven't gone through it. So and these videos that I make are not for the views, not for the money. It's an outlet for me to express myself, and it's also for people to connect with the people around the world and let them know that you are not alone. Like, y'all are not alone. Like, y'all, I know a lot of YouTubers that y'all see, like, you know, when they gain popularity in a fast rate, it's discouraging because it's like, damn, well, I can't do that. Yes, you can, because you don't see how long it took for them to get to where they are. And that's why I appreciate a lot of the YouTubers that I follow now, because they either have the videos up of their progress to where they are now, or they openly talk about the struggles that it took for them to get there. Like, I think there's one YouTuber that I follow, her name is Bria Jones, and, you know, she archived all her, like, past videos, but she openly talks about how long it took for her journey to really pop off, and how, you know, how social media portrays instant gratification, and if it's not quick, fast, and in a hurry, then it's not worth our time. And that's something that I had to get over as well, because I'm not gonna lie, when I first started YouTube, when I first, like, actually started YouTube, I was like 7 or 8, and then when I came back to YouTube, I was 16 or 17, and then I created my reinvention of myself when I turned 20. Well, not when I turned 20, but I was 20 when I came back. So I've started over time and time and time, and took breaks, so many breaks, long breaks. And it doesn't matter, because I'm doing what makes me feel good. You know, if I would have stayed consistent, would I have gained a following by now? Probably, but would I be happy with the content? Because the mindset that I had in the past, I was creating content that was trending, like things that I thought would get me views, but I'm not doing that. I'm doing what I want to do, and that's making me happy.
That shop still there?
But yeah,
Yeah, I need to grab it.
I'm gonna cap the video here though, just because I don't know how much longer my lunch is, and I'm not trying to be late because they want to be strict. So, fun of the video. Be yourself. Be yourself. Pour into yourself and find your passion. If you don't know, that's completely okay. And if you do know, start pouring into that. But go ahead and let you go. Love you guys. All right, bye.